Okay, I can't leave the training field on a bad one. So we're going to have another go at this one. Sudoku, expert level. First thing we do, look around for the easy ones, okay? So we've got a single cell numbers here. Then we start looking for like fixed pairs. So here we've got number 4. Because we've got 3, because we've got 4, that means that there's only one option to go in here for the 12, which is 5 and 7. 17, that can only be 8 and 9. 8 and 9. 16, which can only be 7 and 9. Well, that has to be 7 because that's an 8 and 9. 8 and 9. So 2, 4, that means 6 and 8 are out, and this is 9. So that's 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Okay, what else do we have? Anything else I can knock out? Oh, yeah, over here. 6. 2 and 4. Can't be 1 and 5 because there's a 1 there. Okay. I'm not spotting any other obvious ones. So, okay. One thing I am is that we've got these inside, what I call inside remainders. So, in here you've got 45. 22 plus 9 is 31 plus 6. So that's 37. So that's 8. These two boxes add up to 8. So 8 means that it is 1, 3, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Can't be 2. So it's 1, 3, 5 and 7. 5 and 7. 1, 3, 5 and 7. Let's keep looking. Okay, 3, 4, 7. We've got a triple in here, so let's keep looking. So that and that can't be 1, but there's a 1 on that line, so that has to be 1. If that has to be 1, this has to be 11, which means this is 5 and 6. Can't be anything else. 7, 8 and 9 takes 2, 3, 4 out of the equation. So then this is 5 and 6. So that means these 2, 3 and 4 go here. 2, 3 and 4. 2, 3 and 4. Which means this is a fixed pair as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has got to be 5 and 6. 5 and 6, which means this is a 4. Okay. Making some progress. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 6. So there's still a little bit of scanning. So 1 and 1 means that this has to be 1 and then a 13. So can't be 4 and 9, can't be 6 and 7. So it's got to be 5 and 8. Can't go at the top. F5 can't go at the top, so that's an 8. So that's 1 and 5. So then we know what's in here. So in here we've got 9. 8, 7, so it's going to be 6. 6 and 6. And 2. 2 and 2. Okay, so that means that that will be 2. So that's going to be 3 and 4. If this is 6, then this is 5. This is 6. Okay, so where are we? So we've got 1, 2, so 3 is there. 4, 5, 6, and then it's 7 and 8. That's 7 and 8. That's 7 and 8. Okay. That 3 means we know that this is 1 and 5. So that means that can't 9, so can't be 1 and 8, can't be 2 and 7, can't be 4 and 5, so this is 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 5 and 6. That's 8, because that's 1 and 7. So if that's 3 and 8, that's 11, which means this is 6. So this here is going to be 2 and 3. 4 and 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just... Sometimes I get a bit unfocused and can't really work out what I'm supposed to be doing. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This is 5, 8, and 9. 9, 8, 9, 8. Which means that's a 7, and that's a 5. Yep. So 1, so this means that along here, this is 2, 6, and 9 as well, right? Yeah. 2, 6, 9. 2, 6, and 9. Now, it can't be 9 and 6. It has to be 2 on one of the others, so that can't be a 2 as a result by process of elimination. There is a phrase, I can't remember what it's called. So 2 and 9 would mean this is a 5. 2 and 6 would mean this is an 8. So we'll leave that as is. If that's 2, then this can't be 2. If that can't be 2, then that definitely can't be 1. 7 rather. If that's 7 and that's 7, this can't be 7, so this has to be 7. Which means that that is 6. So if it's 6, then it could be 1 and 5, 1, 2, or 2 and 4. It can't be 2 and 4, because 4 is going to eliminate that, so that's going to be 1 and 5. So that would be 1, and that's going to be 5 and 7. Which means that this is an 8, 9, and 5. Good bit of elimination there, if I do say so myself. They say self-praise is no praise. 1 and 2. But hey, sometimes you have to honk your own horn. There we go. So that's going to be a 3. Bit of scanning tells us that. So if that's got to be an 8 by process of elimination. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 and 9 is going to be 13. So 2, that means that's an 8. 1 and 3 up there. Ooh, that means that this is a remainder. So 13 plus 9 is 22 plus 4 is 26. 26 plus 8 is 34 plus 5 means that this is a 6. Means that is a 3. So get rid of the 7. Get rid of the 3. How are we doing over here? Okay, this has to be 4 and 9, I think. Yeah, because it can't be 5 and 8, can't be 6 and 7. So that's 4 and 9. 4 and 9, which means that this is a 2. So 1, so this is 2 and 7. Yep, 2 and 7. Okay, so this is 9. So can't be 1 and 8, can't be 2 and 7, can't be 3 and 6, can only be 4 and 5. So that's 5 and that's 4. So that means that's 8. 1 and 5. Which means we can solve this one by eliminations. 1. If that's 1 and 7, that's a 9. 6 and 9. Excellent. 9 and 8. 2 and 3. That's 4 and 7. Well, it remains 4 and 7. Okay. So what scanning can we do here? So 5, I think this is a 6, right? Yeah. 6. Scanning says that that's a 7. And if you look in the middle, 7's there, which means this has to be 7. That has to be 5, which means that this and this is 5. 5, so 5 has to go there, that has to be a 4. Because 7 plus 5 is 12, and that's 11 cell. That's 7, so we're going to get rid of all the 7s. 9 and 4. 9 and 4. Okay, so we'll do some scanning in the middle here because it's nearly done. So if this is 7, then this is 9. So if it's 1, this has to be 8, I think. I'm just gonna put everything in. So hang on, so let's do this one first. So 4, 5, so it's going to be 2. So that's 5, and that's 2. All done. 9. So that has to be 9, that has to be 1, that has to be 8. Let's get 8 and 9 done from over there. 6 and 1 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a 6. So 9 plus 6 is 15. 1, that's 4. So let's go solve everything here. 6, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3. No mistakes. I can leave the field. Yeah. So 3 is 2 more than yesterday. Thanks. How are my stats doing? I haven't really looked. So I started 574 games. I've won 434 of them. 76%. Yeah, we're doing quite well. I'm faster than 70% of layers. 37 win streak. Yeah, but I didn't earn that win streak because I used a hint for the last one. So, yeah. Hope that helps you in some way and hope to catch you on the next one.